They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Rebels offense will get the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Now the play fake. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
And the Rebels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Hawaii's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop it? Oh, he's going to go up top. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Davis looking to pass. Fires downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it inside the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era, but certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be 1 and 1.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These 2 teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Davis will throw. Finds the tight end. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Fires to the tight end. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's White. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Davis looking to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Hawaii! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Hawaii, 7, UNLV, 3.
And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. Quickly to the tight end. Ripping through the defense. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Here comes the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Davis will throw. Got him downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Extending the play. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Reynolds. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Back to throw, it's Fox. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. play of the drive from the 39. On the ground, it's Ellison. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. That one comes out hot down the right side. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Davis looking to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Finds his big tight end. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. A little too much on that one, Justin. reach.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Warriors!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
UNLV 13.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They go to the ground. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fires to the big fella. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Fox. That's reeled in, it's Epps. Running through contact. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ellison. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Rebels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little release to the back. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
There's no substitute for experience, and the QB did the right thing there. 3rd and short in field goal range. Can't take a negative play, can't turn it over. Just throw it away. Now, if you want to kick a field goal, you've got that opportunity.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on 4th down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to...
Breaks into the open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Dropping back, it's Fox. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind all kinds of room to the right. And the defense got it.
defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Gonna run it. It's Ellison. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Might be calling a hot route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. A strike downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Davis will throw. Slings it. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And it's good from 58 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Davis looking to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
It's complete to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw again. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. On the run, it's Ellison. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He takes it at the 45. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Ready to fire from the pistol. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking to scramble. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
It'll be 3rd and long. Davis will throw. Under fire. Wide open downfield.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
To the air on 1st down. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They want to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown, Hawaii! And the punishment has been extended.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here.
Picked off, a turnover in their own end. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Warriors!
Man, how great is it to see the most athletic position on the field doing work, showing he could be a running back, showing he could be a wide receiver. I mean, what else can't a defensive lineman do? What an athlete.
UNLV 13.
On the run from inside his own 5.
The return.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Dropping back, it's Fox. He'll pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense is choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Rebels will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
He uncorks one deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Firing to the right, complete. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Davis looking to pass. Got his man on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll use the running game on first and goal. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be brought down. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quarterback on the keeper. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Quickly complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Tell you got to be brave as a slot receiver to run these slant passes because you're catching it right around linebackers and safeties are coming crashing down. You really have to have a ton of confidence running that route.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Rebels will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And he'll be brought down. The Rainbow Warriors need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. This is a design run, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his...
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
UNLV 13.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ellison. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Rebels line up to punt it away. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
With the catch, it's White. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
It's caught at the 40. There he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Wants to throw again. Finds his big tight end.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Fires to the wideout. Lost the defense. He's wide open. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Davis will throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Back to pass on second down. Looking to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Coming out with it, it's Irvin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rebels offense is back on the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And This defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell.
There he goes. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Off play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. One more play to pad the stats. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to